We stand idly by while more of our children have children than others do, swelling the ranks of the truly disadvantaged. We accept far more adult illiteracy than others do, even though we know that 80% of the workforce in the year 2000 is already working, and we know that when workers can't read, eventually they'll have to pay for it, and we will too. We tolerate more homeless children than others do, degrading the most blameless among us. We live in the only advanced country in the world that's still in the dark ages when it comes to child care. That means we have lower productivity on the job and higher stress in the home. Our school dropout rates are twice those of our competitors. Those of our children who do finish school are 2 years behind their competitors in Japan and Europe in learning. All those kids that are going to be competing with ours for the good jobs Mike Dukakis wants them to have. And so many of our young people want to go to college, but they can't afford to go. You might ask, if you're looking at this on television, what has this got to do with me? If I've got a job, or my business is in good shape, or my kid's in college, why should I worry? I'll tell you why. Because the children that are in trouble tonight are the workers of tomorrow, and if they can't do the jobs of tomorrow, we're all going to suffer, and America will not be able to fulfill its dream and its destiny. I want, and you want Michael Dukakis to be president, overwhelmingly for this reason. Mike Dukakis knows we don't have a single solitary person to waste. Michael Dukakis will have teaching partners. Teaching partners like Jaime Escalante, the hero of the movie Stand and Deliver, whose entire class of poor students in East Los Angeles stunned the education world by passing the advanced placement calculus test, a tribute to a teacher who knows all children can learn and who believes that children will perform at the level of our expectations. When it comes to education, President Dukakis will stand and deliver. I can't help wondering, when I think of that county they came from, 20% unemployment, 50% unemployment for black teenagers. If Michael Dukakis had had 8 long years to fulfill his commitment of good jobs for all of our people, everywhere they live, I wonder if those kids had been willing to trade drugs for money. Maybe they would have said no to drugs and yes to life if Mike Dukakis had been president the last 8 years. My friends, we are moving into a future that will richly reward learning and achievement and innovation. And it will punish harshly ignorance and waste and the pursuit of short-term profit at the expense of long-term growth. We need a president who understands this, and Michael Dukakis does. Prefer their children's future to their present. We've had it, and don't you ever forget it. Michael Dukakis will never, never, never forget it. In closing,